Well, hello there, Virgo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing a February reading, but we're taking a look at what special blessing is coming in onto your path in the month of February. Something that will help you on your path, help you on your journey. So we'll take a look at what the blessing is, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details about how you can bring this in more quickly and use it to your benefit to find to manifest something that you are wanting in your life. So first of all, let's take a look at what your blessing is. Intuition. Interesting. My intuition guides me to people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. Okay, so lately your readings have been around wanting to put something new out into the universe, or to attract something new into you, whether that's a job, a relationship, some type of situation. It doesn't matter. But this is the thing. I feel like with this, it's kind of like allowing you to understand that. Have you been over analyzing it? Have you been thinking about it? Scrutinizing it, trying to see why something isn't coming in. This is the energy of allowing your intuition to really guide you as far as how you can bring this in or manifest this. Attract in the people, the situations that you are wanting in your life. So it's kind of like allowing yourself to get out of your head and get more back into your heart, listening to your heart. There's an energy here of also loving yourself for who you are and where you are on your path, and allowing yourself to enjoy the process and not get too caught up in the analytics of it, or the fear of being rejected or abandoned, or things not working out the way that you want them to. It's kind of like just allowing yourself to enjoy the creative process, or the process of meeting new people or places, allowing yourself to expand your energy, and allowing new opportunities to come onto your path. Okay, so let's see what begin now, right? Take your first step, and then you have Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up for you. But this is an energy of not trying to, to analyze. It's not like the antelope has a piece of paper and a spreadsheet of a calendar of events, or anything like that. It's an energy of, okay, I'm going to run with the wind. I'm going to take the first step in the direction that my heart is leading me to, and allow myself to have, what this is? It's a sense of curiosity. That's what it is. It's a sense of curiosity and awe. It's almost like getting back into that childlike energy of just enjoying the journey and enjoying what comes on your path next. It's kind of interesting because I know in February, Venus and Mars are kind of doing a little bit of hip-hopping around. This is the energy of perhaps allowing your intuition. If you're walking down the street and you see some shop that you've never gone in, and you have this feeling, oh, I've never been there. I think I want to try something new. This is the energy of trying new things. You can walk into that shop and it gives you an idea for the book that you've been writing, right? Or you meet somebody new in there that opens up some new ideas for you, or perhaps a new relationship, right? It's the energy of allowing yourself to experience the world, not in an analytical way, but in an energy of having your heart just open, just like a child. That's the energy. It's just a curiosity, like opening every single day with the intention of just being in as much awe as you can for the world around you, and just allowing your heart to connect to the new people, new situations, new things that you are noticing in the world, and asking yourself, oh, where does that lead me? Does my heart feel like it wants to explore more of something else? This is beautiful. You have the regeneration card with the judgment card, with the world card, with the magician card, with the wheel of fortune, with the ace of swords and the nine of cups and the justice and the hierophant. My goodness, how much major arcana can you have here? This is about getting out of your head and getting into your heart. You know, ask yourself, what would it cost in the terms of your life if you just took 1 week, okay, and you took it in the awe of a child, where you just really said to yourself every single day, I'm not going to analyze or criticize or scrutinize anything in my life. I'm going to see the good in every single thing that comes on my path. I'm going to look for the good. I'm going to look past perhaps seeing how something, and I'm not saying, Virgo, that you have this energy, but this is an energy of I'm going to really allow myself to put down any of the judgments, right? I'm going to allow myself to put down the judgments of people, of situations, of the world, of myself, of what I'm creating. I'm going to put down the judgments, and I'm just going to step into this world of awe, of looking at the good, of seeing how when I look for the good in things, it's kind of like I see more good. And that could be the world around you. You know, the world is sometimes a harsh place, right? It feels a little bit that way. This is the energy of the Phoenix rising, of understanding that maybe because of situations that have been on your path for some time, you have gotten into the energy of looking at things in a critical way. And it's kind of like, okay, I'm not going to analyze the world. I'm going to step into my intuition and allow my heart to guide me towards people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. I'm going to not think about it. I'm just going to allow my heart to draw me to the people, places, and things that I might enjoy. This is really kind of like an energy of going on a journey of just saying, try for a week, try for a day, try for a day. Allow yourself to get up, and everything that you do, you sit in your intuition and you just ask your heart, you ask your inner child, what would you like to eat for breakfast? What would you like to wear today? Right? Instead of like, well, I really should have protein, and then I need to have some vitamin C, so I better drink some orange juice, and I'm going to have an egg. Ask yourself, what does your inner child want? Maybe pancakes, waffles. Okay, just go for it one day. What do you want to wear? Maybe you normally wear something that's tailored or something, and the inner child in you wants to do your hair a completely different way or wear something totally absurd. It's the energy of spending the whole day in that awe of an inner child, right? The awe of your 5-year-old self, and allowing yourself to just see how fun life can be, instead of feeling like, okay, the world has to, the expectations of the world, feeling like the world expects a lot out of you, and therefore you're turning it around and expecting a lot out of the world. Or your job, you could have a boss that expects a lot out of you, so then you're expecting a lot out of the job, how much money you make or how you're recognized. This is the energy of, I'm just going to enjoy today. Wow. Okay, I'm actually going to try that myself. I have a Virgo North Node, and this is, you know, one of the things about Virgo, and even with my Virgo North Node, we get stuck in our routines, right? In our habits. We love that structure, and I'm not saying that you're throwing it out forever. It's kind of like allowing yourself to play hooky from your schedule and your structured life, right? And just saying, okay, it's kind of like getting in the car and saying, I don't know where I'm going today, but, you know, just allowing your heart to take you. Where would I like to go? And just allowing yourself to venture, right? To experience. Okay, so let's see where this is all going. I'm really intrigued by this, and I'm telling you, Virgo, I'm going to do this because I feel like we all get stuck in our routines. This is shaking up the routine so that you can see. It's not that you're not going to come back to your routine and eat your healthy breakfast and wear your more tailored clothes or whatever, but it's also the energy of allowing yourself to enjoy a life, and it will bring you a fresh sense of invigorating energy towards what it is that you're trying to put out there. It's going to give you a fresh look at it. Okay, so your present energy, yes, you have community and you have strength. See, I think you're trying to be strong. There's something here. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to be courageous. You could be the leader, okay, this is Leo energy. You could be the leader of a group or something like that at work or in your community, your family, or maybe you're wanting to be a leader, okay, but you feel like you have to have a lot of strength in this. This is the energy of, I also want to be silly. Sure, there are times when I'm going to be, that's a pretty serious look there, right? Sometimes I'm going to be serious, but sometimes I want to be silly. When I was a teacher, I could be serious, but there were times where I just enjoyed being silly with the kids, right? And I taught like 4th and 5th grade. They enjoyed it when I allowed myself to let my hair down, right? And to be silly, right? They get to see another side of you. And I feel like this is almost like you getting to see another side of yourself that maybe you haven't seen in a while. You've had the courage to kind of tame what it is, the wild side of you. Ooh, this is you getting wild. I think you really are. This is the energy of really like blowing off some steam. I think you've been holding back. You have been really holding back. This is the energy. And you know, there's a lot of love here. You have the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Page of Cups. This is the energy of understanding life needs balance. It can't all be about work. It can't all be me being courageous and strong and showing my emperor face to everybody, right? This is, I'm going to allow my hair to get down. You know, maybe you're even going to go out and party with your friends or go on a short vacation, something that gets you back in alignment with what your heart truly desires. Yeah. And I feel like it also helps to bring in somebody new onto your path. It's kind of like when you allow yourself to break out of that confined energy, it's like, oh my gosh, somebody new comes onto your path. Somebody is attracted into you, right? Whether it's a romantic connection, a work connection, a friend, it doesn't matter. I feel like you're really kind of like allowing yourself to be seen as the real you, Virgo. Okay, so let's see what, yeah, here's the thing. This is your obstacle. Look at King of Swords. You're the King of Swords. You're analyzing what your heart wants. You're analyzing it. You're not going with your intuition. Your intuition doesn't analyze. Your intuition just leads you. You have that sense of your heart following, you know, leading you to what it is that you want. The King of Swords is very much, you know, analyzes. I analyze love. I analyze relationships. I analyze what I'm working on. I analyze myself critically, right? This is very much that analytical energy, scrutinizing, critiquing, and that's your obstacle. It's kind of like, okay, wait a minute. Let me just enjoy it. Let me have fun with this. Yes. Yes, and this is going to give you a fresh start, because what you're doing is you're reassessing how you're in your head about something instead of just really being in your heart and getting really re-inspired in whatever this is. So let's see what your advice is. Yes, this helps you to go forward in a much more balanced way. It's almost like you have to allow yourself to let your hair down, right? To be silly, in order to kind of bring balance back into the situation that is maybe causing you to be up in your head, whether that's a relationship, the lack of a relationship, a project you're working on, your career, your life in general. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, Because here's the thing, you're kind of like up in your head, and therefore it's only bringing you disappointment. It's kind of like you're expecting certain things to happen, but the magic isn't when we kind of like analyze it and critique it and try to overthink it all, right? The magic comes when it happens. It's kind of like, think about like the love stories, right? It's not like, oh, wait a minute, I have to be on this app and I have to, read their profile. I have to make sure that I know what I'm getting into, right? It's kind of like going to a coffee shop and striking up a conversation with a stranger and falling in love. That's the energy here, where you're just overthinking it. And you know what? We all get into this energy when we have been disappointed in the past, right? We get into that energy of thinking, okay, I fell in love before, or I put my heart into this project, and it didn't work out. So obviously I better allow myself to get into the energy of analyzing things. But then we're playing it safe. We're not allowing the silly side, the loving side, the creative side to really come out. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Virgo, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. This is interesting because this one kind of actually dropped out, but I wasn't really sure this is what they wanted. And now it's here again. I love that when it happens, because it really and truly is. This is for you. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Remember, we had this energy of judgment here, right? The energy of you can have this phoenix rising type of energy when you allow yourself to not overjudge or be critical of what is going on in your life or in this situation, right? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. This is about going out there and having some fun and releasing yourself from thinking that something has to be perfect, or it has to look a certain way, or you have to be a certain way, right? This is allowing yourself to just love whatever is going on in your life. Just be grateful for it. Love it. Be curious about it. Be in awe of it. And if you need to, take a day, take a week, take whatever it takes to just go and have some fun and enjoy your inner child, enjoy yourself. And this project, this situation will be there for you when you get back. Okay, so allow yourself to get out of your head, get back in your heart. All right, Virgo, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.